Tina and I are now officially at the start of the Camino. There is a little gate here. There's a little iron relief on the bottom of the floor here. And we checked in, we got our stamps. We start tomorrow morning at 7 and we're off. And there's just so many people here. It's really exciting to kind of just feel the excitement that everyone else has. Feels like more and more hikes you do, I don't know, I don't get as excited. I get excited when it's like a day or two before, but the people around here are so much more excited. It's really nice being around that. But tomorrow morning we're off.
We explored the city of Saint Jean Pied de Port, lighting a candle for loved ones and getting ready for the big day.
We've been looking for chips because the grocery stores are all closed today because it's Sunday. Fortunately, we found this in a wine store. Potato chips because it's going to be hot. We have only a few packets of electrolytes and these will have plenty of salt for us. Saviors. Who thought that I'd ever be resupplying at a wine store? Although I guess on the PCT I did get some first aid stuff at a liquor store, so it's pretty good. There's a map of where we're going and where we'll go. It's a nice little mural of the hostel we're staying. All the places we're gonna go. And the big landmark is milestone, I guess, is Sarria, from which we must get 2 stamps per day to get our final completion certificate at Santiago de Compostela, and then we'll head on over to Finisterre afterwards. Look what I got. That's how you beat the heat. Nice. It's worth the 550 euros. We're having dinner at the same place we had lunch because it was really good. They have a pilgrimage menu. It's the Comme à la Maison, something like that. I'll have Tina say what it's called later, but I guess they only take 20 people for dinner, and where we sat outside on the porch. So we're in. We're gonna have dinner, and then supposedly online she's read that it's the best food on the entire Camino. But this was after we went there for lunch already, so we're kind of lucky, I think, to be here for dinner as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Our first Camino dinner.
It was a surprise to see so many sheep, goats, cows, and horses as we climbed higher into the Pyrenees mountains.
We're here at Refuge Horse, and we actually started this morning, but it's really dark. It's been so windy that we haven't recorded much at all, just because it's been extremely windy. But we're on our way on the Camino. We're about 6-7K in? I'm not sure. We still have quite a bit up before we go down, but we might head inside though because it's so windy out here. It's been crazy windy, but first day is tough, definitely. And there's so many people. Last night we were in a room. I don't know how many people were there, but there were people from all over the world. Like we had a Brazilian, Australian, 2 New Zealands, Germany, USA, 3 French, Spanish, British. It's crazy how many people there are. Things are flying. Things are flying, so we're gonna go inside.
After some coffee, it was time to finish the climb. Fortunately, it was very overcast, which saved us from the scorching sun. With cooler weather than expected, we continued the 4,500-foot climb that starts the Camino Francés route. In the distance, we could see the pilgrims making their ascent step by step among the sheep.
It's been a huge surprise to me how open everything is over here, and it's just wide open green lands up here, no trees, and there's just sheep everywhere. All different types of sheep with big horns. It's been a pretty nice first day.
Unfortunately, it's supposed to be 93 Fahrenheit today, later in the day, but there's a thick layer of clouds that's been blocking the sun for us. It's starting to get a little brighter, but it's really helped out this morning. We still have a good deal of climb left to do, but it's been a great day. I mean, all those white dots you see are sheep. There's sheep everywhere. So funny. There's also sheep poop, so watch out. Taking a break here, our second break on this journey so far. And check out this. This is the chips I bought at the wine shop. It is Iberian ham flavored potato chips. And we're so high up, it's actually super puffy. It's kind of funny. I didn't think that would happen here. Hey. Bonjour. That's pretty good. Welcome to Spain, everybody. We just passed the border, or maybe a border. There were two spots that looked like it could be the border, we're not sure, but...
We're in Spain now.
Yeah, we're in Spain now for sure. And we're still going up, and we're gonna be done by like 1:30 today. I mean, it's still a good 25 kilometer, 15 mile day, but we'll be done early, which is good because it's supposed to get super hot later. And hopefully tomorrow is just as cloudy, we hope. We're almost down to the Roncesvalles city, but there's a junction up here. There was a guy up there screaming like, "No, wrong way, unless you want to die." And I guess on far out there's a red line which goes down this way, but he was trying to get everyone to go this other way, which is a little longer, like 800 meters longer, less steep I guess, but he was basically telling everyone like, "You're gonna die," which is craziness. I don't know, maybe if it was covered in snow. There's no sign here that says you're gonna die, but we're gonna go this way because I guess we're overconfident because of the AT, where a lot of the descents were super sketchy and bad. But there's a lot of people going down this way, so I think it's gonna be fine. Plus, I'm really curious how it is. I don't know about dangerous, but the woods are beautiful. Look how the base of the trunks on the trees on the left are all curved. It's quite nice. It's about 1:40. We are in Roncesvalles, and there's a monastery, we think. And that's where we'll be staying tonight. We're gonna get the albergue experience and listen to a lot of snoring. But we got earplugs. Wow, it's pretty cool. We checked in, left our shoes in the shoe room, headed up to our bunks to unpack and shower, then explored the area's churches and main courtyard before heading to our first Pilgrim Center to share our first meal with other pilgrims. The next day, we enjoyed our first pilgrim's breakfast as well before we started day 2. Leaving Roncesvalles was beautiful, with old buildings and churches all along the path. Good morning, it's day 2 on the Camino. We just left Roncesvalles. We had breakfast there at the albergue, and it gave us a little late start because breakfast started at 7. We're gonna not get breakfast like that anymore, just so we can start leaving like at 6:30 again. But so far the hike out of Roncesvalles has been pretty cool. You just walk on this gravel path through all these trees. Green tunnel, but it's trees that I've never seen before. It's still pretty unique here. Soon after leaving town is our first supermercado. Then a walk through yet another old town. The small villages we get to walk through have all the old European style you would imagine. Of course, every village has at least one church, often with a beautiful courtyard out in front. It's villages into the fields where, perhaps for our enjoyment, they left the feeding troughs right near the fence. Some animals don't play nicely though. It's charming little villages, back into the wild, then back into yet more charming little villages. Fortunately, a bigger village may mean a cafe is there to help fuel the pilgrims to the next village. We heard the trail down to Zubiri was a little rough, but it's been this rocky stuff. In fact, it's a little better now than just earlier, but pretty tough. I could see how it's gonna be really tough for people that are used to walking on streets and stuff. There's some bicyclists behind us. They're gonna have a tough time pushing their bike through this with their bike intact. It's pretty rocky, jagged too. Pretty rough. Tough section for all the pilgrims out there. Right next to the Camino, you will find rosehips, blackthorns, hawthorns, and blackberries growing wild. This is the rabies bridge, Puente something, I'll look it up later and put it right here. But supposedly if you have an animal with rabies, you walk it back and forth 3 times and it'll be cured. So that's a bridge for you if you have an animal with rabies. I don't know about people though. Our day ended in the village of Lara Soania. Good evening. We're here at the albergue San Nicolas, here at the town of Lara Soania. I forget Lara Soania, but we had just had dinner. It was a really good dinner. This place got really good reviews, so we're happy about that. And it's been a fun first 2 days on the Camino. And the first night we stayed at Sunday night, we were in an albergue and we were told, don't call this a trail, it's a pilgrimage. So it's hard not to say trail though, because when you're walking through woods on like gravel and things like that, because it uses trails and roads, and a lot of it today we're on trails, and it's just nice because it's really enjoyable because it's so level and wide. You can just walk and just look around all around you and just enjoy everything you see. And especially nice because it's in a totally different environment in Spain. So there's all different plants, different birds, not so many animals. We saw some lizards, and it's fun seeing all the cows and horses and sheep and goats and everything. But it's been quite an experience so far. And the thing that blows me away the most is every time we sit around a table or in our room, it's just like a huge international gathering, like people from all over the world, and it's actually quite amazing. It's like you see other internationals everywhere, like on the long trails, but here it's just so many different people. And I think the really good thing about this pilgrimage is things are set up logistically where it makes it possible, attainable for a lot of people to have a pilgrimage. They can't physically like actually go on a long hike and get that experience, and there's just so many people, and you meet people just constantly. It's been a great experience so far, and I'm looking forward to the next few weeks. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're going to go into Pamplona, and then that'll be our day 3. But so these videos will be 2 days at a time, and I'll separate them by each day. I just wanted to record shorter clips just so I'm not editing all the time. And I'll make one video every 2 days, and then just make them record a little less, but try to be a little better in putting them together. We'll see how it works out. But again, thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night, and see you on day 3 on the Camino. Bye.